Previously, on Say It Elsewhere.
What happened to these guys?
Street fight. Some paddies jumped us.
I love urban living.
You got beat up by some Negroes.
Oh, listen, did you get your stuff moved into my apartment?
Yeah, that'd be nice to get off old Morrison's couch.
Peter, she's barely out of nursing school.
He's working his way through the building.
My old man hasn't worked since June.
You work out there anyway. Not unless, of course, your skin's the color of coal.
Tonight, on Say It Elsewhere.
Dr. Cavanero, I see you're working the halls like everyone else.
Did you get the invite to my party for Sven Holstrom? Yes, I did, but I can't make it.
This is not a stag party, Ehrlich. Get a date. And while you're at it, get a haircut.
The rest of the sorority?
Peter, I'm pregnant.
What?
Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong.
Willkommen.
So I said to Borg, Bjorn, use your backstroke. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh, what have I done? Now, what's he doing in here?
He's a patient. What does it look like?
I don't want him in the same room with my son.
I learned to fight the same place you did, Pally boy, and there's nothing I'd like better right now than to tear you apart.
Send Mr. Messias up to psych. Beale will have a field day. E.T. phone home.
Speaking of home, have you found a place to live?
No, I'm still with Ehrlich.
How's that going?
Ask Ehrlich. Second thought, don't. Who's next?
I saved this one especially for you. Her name is Rowena Hampton. Sharp pain on her right side. My guess says it's her appendix.
Only one way to find out. Miss Hampton, I'm Dr. Fiscus.
Hiya, Doc.
Miss Abraham to admitting.
How you doing?
Miss Abraham, please report to admitting.
Okay. Just a few more steps.
Take off all your clothes, please.
Anything you say, Doc.
Now you know why I love medicine.
Excuse me. There's somebody here to see you. Who is it? It's your wife. Yeah, I'll take over. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Dr. Aroney, I see you. Dr. Daniel Aroney, I see you.
What are you doing here?
Look, I really hate doing this.
This is about money again, isn't it?
I gotta have $200, but I don't need it right away.
Well, yeah, when?
In about a week, 10 days.
It might just as well be right now. What's it for this time? French horn lessons? What does that say?
Fiscus, you're using a rectal thermometer.
It's clean.
The garage called. We need a new carburetor.
What are you talking about? I'm gonna call that mechanic.
No, Peter, don't.
No. I talked to him last week. He said everything with that car was just fine. You're lying to me.
Peter, I'm pregnant.
What?
I'm pregnant.
How can you be so stupid? We're barely even getting by as it is.
I know. That's why I want the money so that I can get rid of it.
Dr. Albert,
You can do that here. It won't cost us anything.
Oh, sure, that'd be just terrific. Then everyone we know we can be talking about it.
It's not mine, is it?
No.
Then you just get the money from him.
You're right, it's appendectomy time.
I'll let surgery know.
Who's on call?
Samuels.
What goes around comes around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Last time he had a hooker, he was unconscious on the table.
Nurse Martinez to physical therapy. Nurse Teresa
Mr. Macy, someone from your planet will be here soon.
Thanks.
Well, what happened?
Oh, we made the mistake of putting a kid from Canisius High in the same room with a kid from Carver.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I don't know. I guess we should expect this kind of trouble with what's been going on here the past couple of
Well,
days.
how did they end up in the same room?
Admitting doesn't screen patients like a dating service. They just fill the beds. First come, first served. They were going at it pretty good when security arrived.
Well, that's why I hired the extra security guards. And what else can we do?
Hand out boxing gloves?
Kevin O'Connor.
Ah.
Is he back from X-ray?
Yes, he is. And his remaining kidney stabilized.
Terrific.
Yeah.
I like that kid.
Donald,
What?
did you get the invite to my party for Sven Holstrom?
Yes, I did, but I can't make it. It's parents' night at Elizabeth School.
Oh, no, this is important, Donald. I mean, somebody else from administration has to be there. I can ask Auslander with his chemotherapy and everything.
Well, now, Daniel's looking pretty good. He's back from work, and he feels great.
Listen, just drop by for 5 minutes to shake hands with the man.
I can't do it, Mark. I can't do it. Parents' night is once a year.
Well, if you ask me, it's a slap in the face. Another example of St. Eligius thumbing its nose to a medical genius.
She doesn't look like a prostitute. Ah, BJ, we're all selling something. It's just a question of establishing the price. Baby, you stop that? What are you so happy about today? You're really depressing me. Grin shows right through your mask. I'm on call. I'm definitely on call for the next 48 hours. You okay? Suture.
Now I am. Yesterday I was locked into attending Dr. Craig's cocktail party.
What party?
Oh, the one is giving in honor of Dr. Sven Holstrom, the noted Scandinavian heart surgeon.
You invited too? You want to cut that?
No. I heard it through the grapevine.
Oh, will you listen to him? We gotta keep him away from these 60 soul tapes. He thinks he's Gladys Knight. Clamp it.
Craig did invite you, Bino?
Look, I'm not surprised. He can barely deal with me professionally. Who knows how he'd react with a fistful of aquavit. Okay, let's get the appendix.
Well, anywho, I RSVP'd, but I really didn't want to go. So it's taken me 3 days of schedule juggling and collecting IOUs to ensure that I'm definitely on call.
Good work.
You don't want to go?
Are you kidding? I'm not spending a rare night off trading snappy repartee with Craig and his friends.
Frankly, I don't blame you. But the truth, Ehrlich, you couldn't get a date, right?
No, not a prayer.
Hey, listen. How about...
Nice.
The tension continues in Boston City schools in the aftermath of last week's racial disturbances. Jim Dawkins, spokesman for the city school system, said today that unless cooler heads prevail, they will be forced to...
That's better. So what have you been up to?
Just thinking.
You in any pain?
Nothing I can't handle.
I just looked over your x-rays with Dr. Westfall. And you're not going to lose your other kidney.
That means I'm not going to get hooked up to any machines or anything?
That's right.
Thank you. Hey, Doc, what happened to him?
Got hit in the head with a brick.
My guys do it?
Happened in a white neighborhood.
Looks pretty bad.
Got a concussion.
It's all my fault.
What is?
All this trouble.
I hardly think you can blame yourself for getting mugged.
Yeah, but my brother Mike and his friends went after those guys.
Yeah, I know. We're treating a lot of them here.
Yeah, but now their friends want revenge and the whole thing's out of control.
You can't worry about that. Just concentrate on getting better.
Okay.
Anything I can get you? I'll stop by and see you later.
But his plane will arrive at Logan at 4:06. I mean, we'll be home by 6 o'clock at the latest. Ellen, the traffic problem is mine, okay? I mean, you just make sure that the hors d'oeuvres are ready when we come through the door. What do you want? Oh, yeah, sit down. Ellen, we'll talk about this when I get home, okay? Oh. Mrs. Gregg's a little nervous. All the preparations for tomorrow night. Okay, hors d'oeuvres, car wash, gas. I told her not to worry. I mean, the key to a good party is to have the right ambience.
That's what I've always heard.
I mean, we're trying to make Dr. Holstrom feel at home. So this time we'll go with a potpourri of Scandinavia. Swedish meatballs, Danish pastries.
Norwegian wood.
What do you want, Ehrlich?
Well, sir, it's about the party.
It's gonna be great.
I know. That's why I'm sorry I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah, my wife told me you canceled. That's a pity.
You know how it is with first-year residents.
Sure. 1 minute you're on, and next minute you're off.
Yeah. I'm real sorry. I won't be able to make it.
Well, then I have really good news for you. I'm going to do a little tinkering with the schedule and make sure that you're free and clear for tomorrow night.
I don't know quite what to say, sir.
Well, a simple thank you will do.
You know, Dr. Craig, I really hate to inconvenience anyone else.
Now, listen to me, Alec. Sven Holstrom is world famous for his work on the artificial heart. Now, it's important for you to be there. This is a rare opportunity for you to meet the man.
You're
right. It's a rare opportunity. Thank you.
And of course, you'll be bringing a suitable companion.
Sir?
A date, Ehrlich? Preferably somebody of the female persuasion?
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much time.
This is not a stag party, Ehrlich. Get a date. And while you're at it, get a haircut.
Yes, sir.
See you tomorrow night.
6:15.
Sharp.
Hi.
Hi. Well, you'll be happy to know the heat's back on in Ward 5.
I didn't know it was off.
Not exactly the women's auxiliary.
See you tomorrow.
I sure wish I could go with you.
Like Dad always says, her good cooking's the only thing worth getting dressed up for.
Listen, I'll call her and tell her you'll be there next week. You're going to be out of here in a couple of days anyway, aren't you?
That's Dr. Morrison thinks.
Well, yeah, I got to see him and Dr. Westfall first thing tomorrow.
Excuse me.
Hey, listen, miss, come here. Now, what's he doing in here?
He's a patient. What does it look like?
I don't want him in the same room with my son.
I don't handle that, sir. I suggest you take it up with admissions. Excuse me.
Dad, come on, Dad, don't make trouble.
Hey, I'm not making trouble. They are.
Dad, look, he's just a little kid, for Pete's sake.
Oh, yeah? Well, the problem is they get bigger. You know, the only good thing that come out of this whole business, you got some white people willing to stand up and fight.
Oh, please,
I'm
Dad.
going down to missions to straighten this out.
Boy, Dad's a real trip, isn't he?
We gotta tell Mike.
Not gonna tell him nothing.
Don't you see what's happening? Look, everybody's beating everybody up because of me. Look, I'm getting scared here, Mike. We gotta tell.
You keep your mouth shut, Kevin.
No hockey, huh?
Absolutely not.
He's a tough kid, Doc.
Well, Mr. O'Connor, it's not a question of tough. He's lost a kidney.
Sometimes when I work, the boys help me laying bricks. Is that out, too?
Well, I'd be very, very careful.
Kevin's a good kid. He's not afraid of work. Neither one of my boys are. A couple of years ago, I got a job from the city, a small one, to build a park house down in an empty lot near Granger and Bird. You know Southie?
Not too well.
Well, a couple of days into the job, my shoulder went out. Kevin and Mike carried me. They finished the job for me. Now, that's the kind of kids they are. Damn good work, too. So the niggas got a hold of it and graffitied it all up. Now it looks like a... Well, okay, Doc, whatever you say. Hey, listen, come on down to Southie sometime. Take you to a couple of bars. Both of you. We got some nice places down there.
Mr. O'Connor, I'd really appreciate it if you wouldn't use the word nigger around me.
Okay.
All right, Myra, look. I'll take
You're
care.
wrong, Wendy.
I'm not.
No,
It's starve a cold, feed a
promise.
fever.
Why would you want to feed a fever? Food is calories. Calories is energy. Energy is heat. Ergo, all you're adding is fuel to the furnace.
That's right.
Wendy,
And
can
if
I
you
talk
want,
to you, please?
in a minute, Hurley. Listen. Food is nutrition. The body needs nutrition in order to replenish the immune system, and that is how you break a fever.
Oh, well, what do you think, Herb?
Would you go with me to Craig's party tonight?
Well, frankly, I don't think I'm your type.
Me neither.
Come on, Wendy, just this once. I'll leave early. It'll be short and painless.
That's why you can never get a date.
I'm serious here. If I show up alone to Craig's party, he's going to think I'm biologically imbalanced. Now, I've asked everyone. You're my last hope.
Thanks. I feel the same way about you.
Wait, that's not what I mean.
Listen, save it. I was invited too, and I was looking forward to meeting Dr. Holstrom, but suddenly somebody flip-flopped the schedule, and I have to be on duty for the next 48 hours.
I don't believe this.
I'm going to the cafeteria. I'm starved.
You got a cold?
Fever. It's a fever.
What am I gonna do?
Well, let me see if I have this straight. You're looking for a relatively attractive woman, someone preferably in the medical profession.
Yes.
Probably lonely. Someone who doesn't care who she's seen with.
Exactly.
I got the perfect girl.
Hi.
Hi, Victor.
Are you busy?
Yeah. Could you give me a hand?
Sure.
It's in the bag.
In the bag?
They found parts of this body in 3 neatly wrapped, individually marked packages at the back of the Danny's Donuts. It's exciting. Kind of like putting together a jigsaw puzzle.
I always had trouble with those when I was a kid. I never had all the pieces.
Neither do we. Foot?
No, that's all there is.
We're a foot short.
Can we talk over here?
Sure, Victor.
Okay, about tonight. Craig's gonna have this little shindig, and I was sort of hoping that that we, that you and I.
Are you asking me out?
I know it's short notice,
That's so sweet of you.
but this guy Holstrom, you see, he's like a Norse god to the medical profession, and he's only gonna be in Boston a day before he goes out west to Salt Lake City.
The Scandinavian culture has always mystified me. Did you ever see The Seventh Seal?
It's Bergman, right?
Right. The scene where Death is leading Bibi and the rest across the fjord.
No, I never actually really saw it, but what do you say?
About what?
Tonight, Craig, party, Holstrom.
I'd like to, Victor.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. You've saved my life. Viscus was right. You're great.
But I can't.
Oh, no.
Cobb said to give you this.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm glad you're happy.
Gotta get back to work, Victor.
Okay. Thanks anyway. The foot.
Oh.
Well, looks pretty good, Rowena.
Hey, you didn't tell me there was going to be a scar.
It's a little difficult to operate without leaving one.
What are you, a wise guy? And watch your hands. Nobody rides for free.
It's an examination.
Yeah, I've had guys who wanted to play doctor before. Dion straightened them right out.
Dion? Who's Dion?
My employer.
The tall guy who was standing outside the OR, offered to pay me in cash.
Well, Dion isn't real big on medical insurance.
Yeah.
And when he sees this scar, he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, well, could be worse. You know, a lot of guys use staples these days.
Tell me about it.
The rest of the sorority?
Will you stop the cute talk? When am I getting out of here?
You should be off your back in 3 or 4 days.
I doubt it.
Hi.
Eileen, hi.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Great.
Get a chair, sit down.
Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I stopped by to see you the other day, but you were sleeping.
Well, you could have woken me up.
I didn't want to do that.
It's good to see you.
You too.
Did you see
Good terms of rights.
Goodwin, I see you. Jesse Goodwin, I see you.
Have you seen Fiscus?
He's got your present, 3rd floor.
Great.
Nope.
An Irish kid gets mugged. His friends retaliate by beating up a few blacks. First thing you know, 3 high schools are at war.
Oh, come on. It's just a bunch of kids blowing off steam.
No, not really. Coming to work on the bus this morning, I could feel the tension. This town is ready to explode.
Well, come the end of my residency, I'm getting out of Boston and setting up my practice in Scarsdale.
Not me.
Aren't you gonna stay?
No way. Santa Barbara. That's the place for me.
If we all just abandon St. Eligius, the situation is not going to get any better.
Come on, Morrison. We don't make a difference. All we do is sew them up and send them right back out on the street.
Yeah, he's right. We don't change anything.
I don't know one woman on staff who hasn't been harassed in the hallway or threatened in the parking lot.
I don't know. Maybe Fiscus was right when he used to carry a gun in ER.
Oh, come on, Phil.
You know what happened to me the other day? I was going into the supply room, and these kids followed me in there looking for God knows what. And I told them to get out, but they acted as though I was the one who didn't belong in there. I mean, total spades.
You're a first-class jerk, you know that?
Oh, hey, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting he's black.
Jill.
Peter, hi. Boy, you left the house in a hurry this morning.
Oh, I was afraid of being late for rounds. Westfall's been on my case lately. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Here, sit down.
Oh, honey, I gotta go.
No. We missed out on having lunch together. We've got a few minutes.
Okay.
Last night was incredible.
Oh, Peter, shh.
No, really, since I moved in with you, you've really been good for me. I mean, you've been patient and understanding and kind and all that sort of thing. That's what makes it hard for me to ask you something. Never mind.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on. You know I'd do anything for you.
Yeah, I know you would. And you do it without asking any questions, too, wouldn't you?
Of course. So, what is it?
I need $200. I'll pay you back,
okay.
Honest. I promise, Jill, I'll pay you back.
Is a check okay? Mind if I join you?
No.
Boy, you wouldn't believe what just happened down in emergency. This guy comes in unconscious, every bone in his body broken, and his pockets are stuffed with $100 bills. I mean, we don't have a CPA down there. It took us over an hour just to count it. Then he comes to and he starts screaming, I gotta get out of here, they're after me. Next thing we know, he gets into a private ambulance and he's gone. Must have been a drug deal. Crazy, huh? And then my hair turned green and the world ended.
No.
Yoo-hoo, Ehrlich.
I'm sorry, Shirley. I'm somewhere else.
Why so glum? Someone drown your puppy?
No, it's T-minus 5 hours and counting.
Ah, still haven't found Ms. Wright.
At this point, I'd settle for Ms. Anyone.
How about a nurse?
What, Rosenthal? She's married.
Ehrlich.
Shirley.
Ask me. Go ahead.
Shirley.
Yes.
Oh, great. We don't have to stay too long.
I can't anyway. I gotta be back here by 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Just enough time to go in, work the room, scarf down some hair, and get out of there.
Pick me up at 5:30.
I can. I don't have a car.
Okay, I'll pick you up at 5:30.
Fantastic. This is our first date, so I should warn you in advance. I'm not easy. Now remember the cue.
At 8:38, I say to you, Victor, I have a headache.
Right. Why am I so nervous? How do I look?
Uncomfortable. No, you look fine.
Remember, 8:38. Let's make that 7:38.
May I take your coats, please?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Shirley Daniels.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Craig.
Oh, how do you do?
I'm Victor Ehrlich.
Oh, you're the one.
I am?
As you can see, you're one of the first to arrive.
Well, Dr. Craig said to be here at 6:15 sharp.
Yes. He called from the airport. Dr. Holstrom's plane was rerouted through Keflavik and was late coming in.
Oh, no.
They should be here any minute. Please make yourselves at home. I just have to go check on the hors d'oeuvres.
Thanks. Wow. Huh? Hi. What do you want to drink?
White wine.
White wine and a scotch, please. What a great house. Whew. Is this a great house or what?
Avoid that malpractice suit, and someday all this will be yours.
This is great. It's great.
Hello?
I hate this.
Patty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Roll it, pat it, mark it with a B. Put it in the oven for the baby and me. I'm having fun, Daddy.
I am too, sweetheart.
Are you coming home to stay, Daddy?
Okay, Toots, your brother's asleep. Now it's your turn for bed, okay?
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to. Come on.
Daddy.
Just a couple more minutes?
Peter, listen, honey, I'll give you a kiss after your daddy tucks you in, okay?
Yeah, I'll give you a piggyback ride. You ready? Mount up. You on there? Okay, here we go. God, it's amazing how Megan and Timothy are growing.
I found the check. Who's Jill Roberts?
Friend of mine from work. I didn't tell her what it was for.
Thank you.
Look, Myra, I've been thinking. I know how hard all this is going to be on you. If you want me to, I'll be there during the abortion.
No, I don't think I want you there.
Mommy, I'm ready to say my prayers. Is Daddy still here?
No, honey, Daddy's just left.
You see the bomb?
Yes. I like it.
So I spoke to the Dean of Humanities.
Who are all these people?
I don't know. I don't see anybody from the Department of Surgery.
You really expected anyone with any brains to show up?
Ooh, look here. Have another hors d'oeuvre, Shirley.
No.
Stick something in your mouth, will you?
Just think, I could be home scrubbing my kitchen floor.
You'd do anything to get on your knees, won't you?
Ehrlich, this comes from the bottom of my heart. You're a pig.
Let's not get nasty, Shirley.
I think there's some people here from the hospital that you might know.
Good. At last, a friendly face.
Hi, guys. Where's Robert? Are you kidding? He wouldn't be caught dead at something like this.
If I'd known you were coming, I wouldn't have had to scrape up a date.
Thanks a lot, Diphthong.
Hey, what time we got?
Little after 7. I think I feel a headache coming on.
Okay. I'm going to the bar.
Has he been drinking? Like a fish.
Thank you.
May I have everyone's attention, please? Thank you. It's a rare privilege for me to be able to open my home to such a distinguished guest, maybe I should say brother. because in the medical world, boundaries don't exist. But then just let me say to you, Dr. Sven Holstrom, välkommen, välkommen, välkommen.
Tack så mycket för era vänliga ord, Dr. Craig. Och jag är lycklig att du är här i Amerika. Ja. Skål! Skål!
He doesn't speak English?
Caught me by surprise, Ted.
Much traffic?
Don't start with me.
Oh, I hate this.
I don't want another drink.
Hey, these two are mine.
I don't know, Luther.
Well, it's my birthday.
I still don't think it's a good idea.
Fiscus, opportunity only knocks a few times, and you gotta take advantage while the fire is hot. And besides, you owe me.
What?
Yeah, if I had $1 for every time you dilly-dallied in the on-call room, I could have all of those women.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, right.
Last year, all you wanted was Celtic tickets.
Well, I'm older now.
Okay, okay.
Thanks. Can you keep a lookout for me? One in the end.
Save me a piece.
Sure.
Let me get this straight. With the patient inside the ambulance?
Yeah, Kemla's driving the ambulance round and round the hospital, full speed, siren blasting, drunk as a skunk.
Think the patient will sue?
Wouldn't you?
Dr. Cavaniero, I see you're working the halls like everyone else.
Uh-huh.
Don't get caught under any red lights.
I can't believe you ran out of little hot dogs wrapped in bacon.
Mark, this is a cocktail party, not the Last Supper.
So I said to Borg, I said, Bjorn, is your backstroke? Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sven. You mind if I call you Sven?
Fiscus.
All right, Luther's having a private little birthday celebration. Hats, cake, party favors.
I guess he just had his candles blown out.
What time is it? 7:40. I have a headache, Victor.
So what?
It's a migraine.
Listen, Sven, do you mind if I get very personal with you for just 1 second? Could you get me a deal on a new Saab?
Oh, for crying out loud. Dr. Holstrom, there's someone I would like you to meet.
Great party, Mark. He's mad.
Victor, I really think you should slow down on the scotch.
Okay, take it easy. I'll sip the next one.
I don't know about you, but I'm out of here. Me too. Can you give me a lift to the hospital? Sure.
Wait a minute, don't be party poopers. You're gonna hurt Sven's feelings.
Sven's from Scandinavia. He doesn't have feelings. Besides, they ran out of those little hot dogs wrapped in bacon.
You're kidding.
Do you really think we should leave him here? Look at it this way. He couldn't possibly do any more damage than he's already done.
I'll have a double of anything, please. Hi.
Make way for the crash cart. Get down to that next
Baby!
Good, okay. Trying to stabilize it now.
Ooh, you're tight.
That's okay. Don't, please.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Here. Don't, please.
Something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. I just want to go to sleep.
You said it was great.
It is, but we don't have to every night.
Well, okay, but I read in an article, I think it was in Cosmo, that the lack of regular sex is the first sign of a failing relationship.
Do you believe everything you read? I mean, one lousy night, I don't want to make love to you, and you give me all this grief about our sex life.
I was only kidding, Peter.
I get up early, I put in a full day. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go watch some TV.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I got Svens settled into the Ritz. All in all, I say the party was a triumph.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Follow me.
What?
Over here. He just threw up in the gladiolus.
Oh, my God.
He's all yours. I'm going to bed.
Ellen, wait a minute. Okay, Alec. Up and at 'em.
Welkom.
Yeah, sure. Party's over, pal. Yes, sir.
Oh, Dr. Craig, I'm sorry. We gotta go. She's got a headache.
I'm gonna get you a coat, and you're gonna go home.
Oh, what have I done?
Pathetic, Ehrlich.
He's in the bathroom crying, and he's got a razor in his hand. He hurt himself? No, not that I know of, but he better not cut himself. It's gonna be me that has to clean it up.
Somebody with him?
The nurse is in there.
Couldn't do it. Why would you want to? Because everything that's happened. That boy that died. Everything's all my fault.
What happened to you has absolutely nothing to do with that boy dying.
It's all a lie. It's my father that beat me up.
I don't understand what went wrong with this town. We spend millions of my tax dollars, and the schools are still toilets.
Croissant, Victor?
No, okay, maybe I'll just have one.
I'm sorry. I wish I could give you something for your headache.
I'm okay.
You want some jam?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
These kids are not interested in education. They're interested in a good time. They don't understand that good times are the result of hard work. Am I right, Ellen?
Yes, dear. Coffee?
Please.
Victor?
No, thank you. That's fine.
It's all a Boston, a black eye.
Dr. Craig, about last night.
What about it?
I can't tell you how badly I feel.
Emotionally or physically?
Both. I really don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. You got blind drunk. That's what happened.
I know, and I just wanted to apologize to both of you.
all right. Don't worry. Everything's fine.
No, it's not. I mean, Sven Holstrom came all the way over here from Oslo.
Stockholm.
Well, wherever the hell he came from. I mean, you're supposed to be apologizing to him.
I will. How do you say I'm sorry in Swedish?
I went to a lot of trouble, Ehrlich, and you let me down. Now, I can understand you being nervous or uncomfortable, and I've been known to hoist a few in my time. But what disappoints me the most is that you are on call today, and I don't think you're capable of doing the work.
But I am.
Your responsibility is to your patients, damn it. 24 hours a day. I thought you were the brightest. I thought you were the best. Now I'm not so sure anymore. Well, I'll be down in 5 minutes. I'll drive you to the hospital.
Just ignore him, Victor. That's what I do.
I feel terrible. I mean, I really feel terrible about everything.
We never even got started. I took off my pants. Before you know it, he stopped breathing.
Okay, fine. Go wait down the hall. That's it. You've got to put an end to this.
You should have brought it to my attention sooner.
I didn't think I needed to. They're like rabbits. First there were 2, then there were 6, and now they're everywhere. And it's not just the patient stuff. Male members of my staff keep disappearing for hours at a time.
Perhaps we ought to have a meeting with the ladies.
A meeting? Daniel, these aren't Quakers.
Helen, it's essential in matters of this kind to be diplomatic.
Well, see, me and my brother, we're going to St. Margaret's Catholic school. And then the old man got laid off, and so we've been going to this public high school in Southie. And I like it there. It's... Anyway, Eileen, that's my friend. Well, we were in the same classes together, and... See, she lives in Roxbury, but they bus her in, and... Well, I knew my dad wouldn't like it, but we started spending time together, and we became friends. I mean, you know, like you do when you see somebody in school every day, and... So I told my brother Mike about it, you know, about me being friends with Eileen, and... Then he told Dad. Mike didn't know he was gonna beat me.
Your father beat you because you were friends with a black girl?
No, he thought it was more than that.
Kevin, what we're going to do is get a hold of social services and find you a place to stay.
No.
You can't go home with that man again.
We'll call the police so you can press charges.
I can't do that. He's my father.
Kevin, he could do it again.
Next time I'll run.
Next time he could blind you.
He's my father.
He almost killed you, son.
Look, I know one thing for sure, and that's that he loves me and my brother. I mean, he needs us.
What can we do?
He's too old to be a ward of the state, and he won't press charges.
So that's it?
Maybe.
Ladies?
Hey, Doc, you want a cheeseburger?
No, thank you. I've already... Ladies, I'm afraid I'll have to ask all of you to leave these hospital grounds immediately.
Why? Still visiting hours.
Visiting hours is one thing. Soliciting is another.
Helen, please let me handle this. Ladies, you're a distraction, albeit a pleasant one. And I'm afraid you're disrupting the day-to-day functioning of this institution.
All we're doing is making a living.
Not in here, you...
Helen, please. Now, I don't support restraint of trade. How shall I phrase this? When a plumber comes to visit a sick co-worker here, he doesn't go around unclogging all our sinks. You must learn to curb your activities.
It's not up to us, man. It's up to Dion. He calls the shots.
Who's Dion?
Oh, to hell with diplomacy. Listen, Dion. Personally, I think what you're doing to these women stinks. But that's not the issue. What we're trying to run here, Buster, is a hospital. Now, that is difficult enough without this kind of aberrant behavior infesting the hallways. So, either you get them out of here in the next 5 minutes, or you'll be given a personal escort from the Boston Police Vice Squad, who, I might add, are already on their way.
Eloquently put, Helen.
You got one hell of a nerve sticking your face in people's business, family business.
You beat up your son, O'Connor.
What goes on between me and my boys is no concern of yours.
You smashed his nose, you broke his ribs, he lost a kidney. You're lucky he didn't die.
I know you people. I know what you're trying to do. You doctors think you're something special, better than people like me. Well, let me tell you something, Westfall. I love my boys. What we got, you can't touch. I've been a good father to them ever since their mother died. Ain't been a day gone by that they ain't had clean clothes and a decent meal, and it ain't been easy.
I grew up with people like you, O'Connor. I know how tough it's been for you. But you're not the only one in this world that ever lost a job or a wife. You talk about love and family and respect. You don't even know what the hell those words mean. All you know is you're angry. You have to hit people. And the sickest part of it is you take it out on the people you supposedly care the most about.
Oh, why don't you shove that dime store shrink talk?
I hate people like you know that? And I'm telling you something right now. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you from doing any more damage to that boy.
Oh, you jerk.
You gonna swing on me? You want to hit me? Wouldn't you feel a little more comfortable with a baseball bat in your hand? I learned to fight the same place you did, Pally boy, and there's nothing I'd like better right now than to tear you apart.
The thing that keeps coming back to me is how much trouble this caused and how quick everybody was to accept a lie.
Yeah, well, that's Boston for you. Everybody's images of Bunker Hill, crew races on the Charles River, MIT. The reality is that walking in Boston's historic Freedom Trail is more dangerous than walking in a Freedom March down south.
Yeah, I'm beginning to agree with you. I don't know. I guess I never had to be concerned with the big issues of race relations. I always dealt with people one-on-one. I mean, we're friends, aren't we? Aren't we?
Look, Jack, I'd like to say, yeah, sure, we're friends, no problem, everything's fine. But I can't. There's things about me you'll never understand because you're white. Now, I'm not trying to pass judgment, but there's things about your wife you'll never understand because she's a woman.
Yeah. But she's still my wife and we're still friends. Sorry about what Kylie said today.
Hey, look, you don't have to apologize for Dr. Kiley, all right? You're not responsible for Dr. Kiley.
Oh, I know, but he was wrong.
I'm on the bus yesterday. My beeper goes off. There's a couple of brothers there, about our age, start giving me a hard time. Said, look at this uptown nigga with his Beacon Hill clothes, bourgeois attitude. So I told him to lay off, all right? I'm a doctor. funniest thing they ever heard. One guy even says, yeah, I'm gonna be president one day, bruh. And I'm standing there trying to apologize to them like I did something wrong or something. I mean, I can't be responsible for everybody, Jack.
Want to ride home?
You sure you want to ride into my neighborhood?
Yeah, I'll take my chances. See it as you only live 2 blocks from me.
I'll catch you outside, Jack.